Nola boy supposed to lose back at you with another slip slapper.
Yo, yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boy, I tell you, it is all about who we like.
Hit that like, share, and subscribe. About to do a reaction video. And I'm also gonna do another video. But salute to Kwame Brown, man. I was at work tripping out of this, but I like the angle he going and how he taking it. I try to tell a lot of people about this dude. Some people still like him, some people don't. But I'm woke though. Just hit that like, share, and subscribe. What's up, hey, big dog? You know, we about to get at it. Long time no see, man. But this shit got to stop, man.
Boy, I tell you, it is all about who we like. And we must like some bullshit.
Hold on, let me fix it for y'all.
About who we like. And that's why I don't give a damn about being like, dislike. I don't give a damn. You say one thing 1 minute, all it takes is a word. People won't like you. Then you say one other thing, they'll be like, oh, I like that. So when people don't like you,
Salute, Mario.
F them.
A fresh wave of Islanders is moving into the villa.
Look at this, I said it.
You ready to meet them?
About to cook this fine ass nigga Charleston White. Nigga,
So when people don't like you, F them.
Kwame hit some good
But
pointers.
we like this one-eyed tadpole, a guy that'll talk about one man's deceased children, a guy that'll talk about deceased mothers, and then turn around and say,
First one to get
God,
out the head,
I
bro.
believe in God. We so blind. We so phony. Charleston White do the same thing that Chud the Builder do, but he do it with the rappers. Talk about these man children, talk about these man girls, and then and try to get the rapper to crash out.
I just got off, bro.
Trying to get the rapper
Trying
to
to
do
bring y'all
something.
some good content. Switch it up a
So
little bit.
when he came and said that he was helping with the Carmelo Anthony situation, I knew he was full of shit.
Me too.
I knew he was just getting on the other side of the grip. When he first started out, he said the boy was guilty. Then he turned around and said he was innocent. Then he turned around and said it was.
Let me tell y'all something, dog. If anybody don't know this by now, it's all a money grab for Charleston SlowSki. What's up, Ticket? Salute. That's why I'm glad. I listen to a lot of people. My brother Ticket in here right now. Great job he been doing with this case. But there's a lot of holes in here. There's a lot of evidence they left out. But me being at work today, because I got my life back, you know, it finally came and I'm in this bitch just chilling like, and I was gonna cook his little baboon looking ass anyway. But if y'all don't notice what Charleston SlowSki be doing, it's all for to get in the algorithm, to get interviews, and he get money. Once he said, I'm gonna get 75,000, you shouldn't even have to say that shit. Just do it behind the scenes. You not helping the parents, you helping him. So why would you go on there and have all these mixed feelings? But I'm glad I got a lot of other videos too. Watch this shit, dog. And I'm telling you, if y'all still fuck with Charleston White, I can't tell y'all what to do, dog, because you better listen to your mama coming up because you're still fucking with them knuckleheads in the street. You still was doing what you was doing, knowing it wasn't the right thing to do. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. If you experienced that and you had a chance to escape it, if you ain't got to do it, please don't do it because you're going to wind up like this nigga, straddling the fence. And where I'm from, playing both sides of the fence, they get you fucked over. Now, check this out. Salute to KB. That's why he said go along, get along game. And I ain't was no Aiden Ross came at him like that, playing no funny games, and you just laughed it off. Well, you a fucking clown to me, man. I slapped the slide, but I slapped that other eye out your fucking face. I'm serious on my grandparents.
All white jury, so these white people are gonna do right by him. Now he turned around and say it's racism. Oh, but it's not about race, it's about bullying. So now it's about bullying. Then he turned around now and say the Carmelo Anthony family just want money. So
Just gonna be along with y'all. Just bear with me. We're gonna break it down.
So he done hit every side of the grip. It take two to raise that boy, but he said nothing about his mom. He only talked about his black father. So that keeps him in good grace with the black women. So he can steady go off on his grift a little bit longer. He's only attacking a black man. It's no big deal. He's only saying a black man is weak. That ain't no big deal. He said the black man.
This is another thing I want y'all to understand. We be on Vlad, we be on Adam 22, we be on all these culture vultures covering our race, but they don't cover their own. I really got a problem with that because we're not the only person that's hurting our own community. They do it as well. But do you ever see them put them on a spotlight, interview them, bring them up to the panel to rat on themselves, self-snitching and shit? That's why I understand. All money ain't good money, bruh. What's up, Darkel? It's the top of the morning. All money ain't good money. And once you sell your soul, ain't no coming back from that. That's why he doing what the hell he doing right now. But he about to feel the wrath. Watch, check it out.
Yeah. Want the money for his bills. Well, he's married, so that would go to both of their bills. He on the phone 1 minute with the guy saying, I'm going to give you $10,000. How did you get your bills paid? How did you get this? And now he's saying the money is only for bills. So once again, the guy griffed you again.
What's up, Stephen? Salute,
what they do to our community is so crazy. The funny thing is, we still run around here saying we got a community. That's what's hilarious to me.
See right there? We the only race, bruh, that trick each other out their spot because you hate to see another person gravitate, elevate, get to that next level because you want to keep your foot on their neck for some reason. What's up, Immortal? So, salute, big dog. I don't understand our people. Now, when it comes to the rappers, we know what they're doing. That's why I don't promote them. I don't talk about them because we all know what it's in for. They're in it for the money. They're selling their soul right in their booty hole. So at the end of the day, we got to call a spade a spade. Only spades cut cars, bro. You dig what I'm saying? What's up, King Kane? Only spades cut the cars. You can't cut no cars with no diamond, no club, or no heart. You need a spade to cut. Now check this dude out, all this flip-flopping and switching he doing. He must be a switch hitter now. I don't know. But let's check him out, though. Salute to KB once again for breaking this down. We got a long show today, dog. I just got off. I was going to wait till Monday and Tuesday when I was off. But I had to jump on this.
Go hang around a bunch of black folks and call in the community real quick and watch what happens. I can tell you what's going to happen in that community. I can tell you pretty goddamn quick what's going to happen in that community. And it ain't going to be pretty. So listen, man. I know people don't like to listen to me. I don't know what it is about my face. I don't know what it is, whatever. But I got a PhD in Negro. And that community would have a bunch of backstabbers, backbiters, niggas would be sleeping with each other girls, and wives would be having babies by other niggas and saying this, the husband. It would be the most upside down community ever. People would be getting unalive right in front of you, and people would be minding their business because we don't do no snitching. No, we don't do no telling. So if you stump somebody's face in right in front of me, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to break it up because I mind my business. We don't tell on nothing but molestation. Pimping, horn, rape, we ain't going to tell on that. We going to keep it real.
Be back in a bit. Try not to burn the house down.
We ain't going to tell on that. We going to keep it real.
Salute, Alex, big dog.
We going to make an excuse for everything. Well, let's look at this Charleston wife. Let's look at this Charleston white fella. Let's look at him riff real quick. I found this video on Carlos King. He put together a bunch of videos of Charleston White talking about this case, and I thought they were quite hilarious.
Carmelo Anthony's parents, Andrew Anthony and Kayla Hayes, sat down to break their silence and to let the world know how they're feeling as their son begins his 35-year sentence for murder. Despite what a jury found, his parents dispute their son ever wanted to kill Austin Metcalf.
My son is no. My son didn't intend to hurt
What's up, Touch of
anyone.
Madness?
My son was defending himself. And that's what hurts so bad.
His mother recounts the moment she addressed the jury and made her plea to them during the sentencing phase.
To have mercy on my son. That's what I told the jury. I know they had.
Hold on. Let me fix the sound, because that phone call probably knocked my volume out. Hold up. I'm about to fix the sound right now so y'all can hear. Hold up. Back to the bubble, baby. Back to the bubbly.
To have mercy on my son. That's what I told the jury. I know they had their minds made up already, so I mean, really wasn't much I could say to change their mind.
Both parents fighting back emotions and tears as they described what they believe was a flawed trial.
Press 1 if y'all can hear. Give me a 1.
We were delusional. We thought we was going to get a fair shake.
They claimed there were inconsistencies from the get-go, despite witnesses who took an oath vowing to tell the truth.
Everyone actually lied on me.
Everyone.
All of the witnesses' statements were inconsistent. All of them.
His father says the court of public opinion had made up their mind about his son long before the trial began.
He was convicted when he walked out of the jail. If you look at the news, all that shit, he was already convicted. If you look at it, it was already done. It was no innocent until proven guilty. He was already guilty.
He says the threats of violence against them continue.
People want us dead. That's what.
After they still got what they wanted.
After they still got what they want, they still want us dead.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I've been looking at my phone. People want us dead. They want our family dead.
And now they're preparing to appeal.
They did a number on us.
A judicial process they believe wronged them.
We didn't get justice. A lot of things that were missed that should have been handled a certain way. However, we couldn't say anything. We did what was instructed. We was told. So we just did what we was told.
Ken Molestina, CBS News 10.
Certain things about the father and shit, you know what I'm saying? I seen certain things that I was saying that I can kind of understand. You know, he was living.
Salute to Carlos King. That's the one who did this video. Kwame reacting to it. He dropped some good content. He be on that real shit. This how I wanted to come and just not talk about sports. That's why I say Nola Boy Sports and News. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world that get us blinded by these rigged ass sports. And we get out of touch with the real stuff that go on in life, which we got to reach back into our bag, and then we got to do that. That's why salute the ticket, standing on business with the Kaepernick and the Jalen Ivey situation. Sports, fuck that shit, dog. We got way bigger fish to fry than that sports shit. Check this shit out, though. I'm trying to wake y'all niggas up more than ever because I want y'all to see the angle Charleston White be doing Charleston SlowSki. Cockeyed ass nigga. And he think he be cooking, playing both sides of the field. When you already said your mama worked for General Mobile, you walked on marble floors. Bitch, you ain't come from our era. You ain't was built like us. And you can tell. He do all this shit for clickbait and clout and to get in the algorithm. Like he one of us, but he really not. Check him out.
The wife speak more than him. He wasn't just standing stiff and stern, but we don't know what he's going through and how he's processing this shit. So I don't ever want to keep anybody while they down. But ultimately, I'm gonna let y'all see what Charleston White was saying to his father the other day. They was on the phone. He was letting people hear their conversation and shit like that. But as of now, he has retracted those statements. Basically, this is it.
How's biz, Ash? Great, especially with the help of zero accounting software. I can keep my cash flow flowing by giving customers more ways to pay.
Hold back.
those statements. Basically, this is it.
So you guys never had access to the 700,000. The lawyers got the 700,000, and you guys got nothing. So you couldn't hire the lawyers when we brought in Mitch Nolte, because halfway through, about 6-7 months ago, we tried to bring in Mitch Nolte and criminal defense mitigation specialist Shannon Ross. And your attorneys advised you not to have a mitigation specialist, which could have brought up the Metcalf brothers' violent history. But because you didn't have a mitigating specialist to bring in the mitigating factors, no mitigating factors or circumstances were projected into this trial. I guarantee you we win hands down on the field. So I'm putting the $75,000 up. I'm arranging interview.
When he said that, when I first saw that video about him putting the 75,000 up, first of all, you ain't gotta broadcast it. Just do it. That's first of all. Second of all, if you had any love for the dude, the way you about to explain it, epilepsy or whatever that he had, I hope he get well. You know, I heard of it, but I never knew nobody that had it that was around me or that I hung around. So, you know, I hope whoever dealing with those type situations, they can explain to me more. But just listening to him, is crazy work. It's crazy work.
For you and your family to have at least $30,000 by Saturday so you can live, because they just shut down the account once the attorneys got the money, right? So you logged onto the account this morning, and now you no longer see anything because the attorneys have been paid, and you are now left on your own. How did you get the medicine how did you get the money to get Carmelo's seizure medicine?
My wife found the RX bar.
I guarantee I have $30,000 in your pocket by Saturday. I got $10,000 scheduled for you Friday.
Now, he sounded so compassionate. How did you get the Caesar money? And then he said his wife did this. He said, I got $10,000 for you this day, and I got this and this and that for you. So he's already saying, he's already helping and aiding and abetting them getting money for other things outside of the courtroom. So watch what he's saying later on. He's already with the shit as far as offering up his services for things that are outside of the court appeal. Medicine don't have nothing to do with paying for the legal defense. But he's okay.
That's called a publicity stunt. Anything to keep him in an algorithm. He ride the wave of so many people just to stay in the algorithm. Sometimes he drops some gems, but majority of the time, he be on that BS, that bullshit.
Hey, we're talking about this, but wait till later. Just wait for it.
Just wait for
Hey,
it.
I'll be in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas Friday. I have $10,000 for you and your family Friday. You didn't get justice, but you and your family got peace. Y'all got peace for a year. And that lady Sarah Fields, say homie.
Hey, man, if you actually trying to help somebody, who does it like this? I wouldn't want no help from a son bitch that got a phone recording my conversation, telling the world how much he about to help me and give me. I wouldn't want to. That is so vain. This is so first character syndrome. I would have hung my goddamn phone up. I don't want no help from somebody like this. Everybody need help. But who the fuck want help from a person that's going to record the help that they give you? Don't nobody go up to homeless people and say, yeah, do you want this hamburger? Here you go. Here you go, a burger. I'm going to feed you. Here you go, $20. I'm going to take you to the crack house. Don't nobody do all that. You give them the money, let them do what they're going to do with it. They have free will and choice just like we do, still. If they ready to get cleaned up, you take them somewhere to a shelter and see if they can help them clean them up. But you don't record what you do for people. Who does that? How in the fuck do people think this person is for people when everything is for you to think that he's a good person? Oh, I'm raising my kids. So what? They're your kids. Fuck are you talking about? We keep giving people in our community credit for doing shit that you're supposed to do. I'm telling you, I'm finna go. When I put gas in my truck, I gotta start doing this main character syndrome shit. When I put gas in my truck, yay, I put gas in this motherfucker. I'm gonna buy my daughter a sandwich. Yay, I'm a good parent. I bought my daughter a sandwich. Have we fallen that far that we want credit for every damn thing? I'm raising my kids. Yay. Who else supposed to raise your kid?
This ain't about race, so I ain't gonna say race. This is about bullying. This is about bullying. And nobody's more of a bully than a white boy, a white man with his ideology, a homosexual, and a stud, and a white woman who can't see her evil. Nobody is a more bully than those people. Wow, that's what they do. That's what they're known to do throughout history. White people have never been kind to other people. They were mean to each other before they got over it.
Hey, Charleston White, A.D. Ross was nice to you. He put a lot of money in your pocket. And when you asked him and you told him that you want to sell your soul, he said, you got to let me fuck you. He was so nice, he even wanted to give you a little taste. Pause. Yeah, he wanted to put some in your backside to help you go up the ladder. That's what you asked for. You said, I want to sell my soul. How do I sell my soul? A.D. Ross.
Anti, you ain't been around in a minute, bro. Don't start that, bro. You know, I'm not even about to do that. Because when Charleston White do it, y'all praise him like he cooking. So when the nigga call out the flaws and the efficiencies in his coonery, now you going to talk about I see Kwame still beefing with black men. Man, Charleston White do it all the time. He don't kill the white people for what they do like we the only ones doing that to our own race. Come on, man, miss me with that. You got the right name. That's why you anti-social. You got to learn more about history then, dog. That's all I'm going to tell you. I see you still sleepwalking because remember, you like the role player, LeBron James. Bitch-ass nigga who always set his people up the road, throw them under the bus, shit on them, talk behind them, can't say it in their face like a fucking man. Fight like a man. Nobody want to hear that shit you talking about, man. Miss me with that shit.
I said, you got to let me fuck you. And did the GOAT sign on you, boy. So, yeah, A.D. Ross want to be your GOAT. So he nice to you. So just take the money and let him GOAT you. And then you'll be able to take care of all your kids. You can go to shows. You can do whatever you want to do. You can talk down to Negroes. You can tell them how much money you got and show them your penthouse.
Now, anytime a man offers you his penis, that's totally disrespect. And you laugh that shit off. You ain't say don't play with me, I'm a man. I got kids. You was willing to sell your soul till he offered you that meat pistol. See what I'm saying? You gotta check this nigga out. Cock-eyed ass nigga. See, God don't like ugly. That's why he only can see out one eye. You know, I'm raw and uncut. I'm filled with this shit. I don't give a damn. You bleed just like me, nigga. But let's just keep going.
But all white people ain't bad. Why? I ain't never met a bunch of bad white people. So when I saw all white jewelry, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad. I had faith in that all white jewelry, didn't I? Okay. Didn't I?
This nigga said he had all faith in the all white jewelry. That's bullshit. I know so many brothers in Angola right now because they didn't get a fair shake. I know so many brothers in Angola right now, they commit that crime because they stereotype us, whether it's gold teeth, tattoos, where we come from, they gonna hit us with the hammer. And I'm explaining to you why. When that Asian dude unalived that black boy, he wasn't no threat. He was running away. He beat that bitch self-defense. How? That dude wasn't no threat to you behind a bottle of fucking water? Man, stop it, man. But these two dudes try to mess over him, and he defended himself. He ain't run away. He just said, touch me and watch what happened to you. They touched him, and you saw what happened to his ass. Period. Keep your hands to your motherfucking self.
And listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people. Homie. I told you, man, that white jewelry will do right by us. I told you that.
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your.
So he the one told the man to do that because of how his situation happened. Every situation that you go through ain't gonna benefit me. It's just not, bruh. When you go through certain situations, only one person can help you out there, and that's God, bruh. That's God. So who made him God? You barely can see. Who the fuck made him God?
Come back today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
Car takes a quarter?
It's a rental. Only does pay for cart wranglers.
The man claims that he believes in the Bible, but the Bible says don't put your faith in man. You put your faith in God. So he went and called somebody else with all that Negro Bible talk, and he told him, I believe in these white people, encouraging him and putting his faith in man. When I thought you're not supposed to do that. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I didn't go to these colleges that he used as a brag to get people to believe the bullshit that he's saying. But, you know, all you got to do is get a college degree. All you got to do is get a resume, so to speak. People are just getting resumes together. They're going to certain colleges, joining certain groups. And then you can say any old dumbass thing out of your mouth once you join these certain groups and once you're around these certain people. Because when you're around people that are all like-minded, they're all going to believe in the same bullshit. All you got to do is throw one person around people that are all like-minded and never heard somebody say, you're full of shit. You'll watch how fast their conversations crumble. You'll watch how fast what they say don't make any goddamn sense. So the only thing they'll do is lash out at the person that don't agree. Because these groups are destroying us. You're not supposed to be in groups of people that just believe every goddamn say. You're not supposed to be in groups of people that we all just think alike. Through disagreement is where you find the most information.
Fact.
And it's healthy disagreement. But people today, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to be around that. So they just only hang around people that only say shit that they want to hear, feel good shit. They're not being challenged. They're not having to challenge the things that they think about.
That's another thing I be trying to say. Man, tell me my breath stink. Don't be walking around me and don't tell me, but you'll go tell a bitch, a female, or you'll go tell a nigga, a bust ass nigga, no, you don't fuck with me. Man, that nigga breath be hitting. You wouldn't offer a nigga a stick of gum. That's why I hang by myself. I don't need no yes man around me. For real, for real. It's crazy to say it like that, but it's the truth. The truth goddamn hurt. But I supposed to be your nigga. But let's keep going.
And that they say, because it's one thing to say something. There's another thing to be challenged on what you say, and then you have to explain it. You have to show it in real life. There's a total difference. So that's why you see these people freaking out in the real world when you see somebody stand there boldly in front of them and say, no, you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. These people lose their shit. Educated or not, they lose their freaking mind because they're not used to having conversations anymore. They're only used to being around people that make them feel good and affirm their delusion.
I agree with that.
I mean, I believed it. I feel foolish. I feel stupid for even calling you, trying to make you believe what I believe. Because I really believe that, fam. I don't want to get my own people trying to convince black people, white people is good, homie. Only to look like a fool.
I went against my own people. No, you didn't. You've been doing that since you hit the social media. Because remember the first Charleston White with the positive messages? He felt like they weren't getting no traction. So what he had to do? What he had to convert to? Doing what the other people do. Using us to come up for content. Only exposing the bad like they don't come with no good. Them people wasn't always bad. That's why I say when you come a product of your environment, that's the only way I can tell you gotta learn. If you never was a part of the environment where you had to learn the hard way and duck that type of life, how can you learn? I'm happy to be where I'm from. That's why I'm still here to talk about it today. But I know a lot of people that couldn't shake it, that ain't had that guidance, that father figure. Nothing against my female ladies, but You can't raise no man. K. Michelle told you that. It takes a man to raise one. You dig? So when they took the fathers out the house, they knew what they was doing. You get niggas like him right here, straddling the fence.
In such a case, it's hard to defend. It's hard to defend what we see. When they defend a Chinese man, George Floyd laid on the ground, homie, and didn't flinch. And white people had no compassion for him. So why would I expect them to have compassion for a kid who has epilepsy, like an autistic kid? This kid has saved more children's lives as a kid unintentionally than he ever thrown a punch or had a fight. I paid for a training to teach the kid how to throw a punch last year. The kid don't even know how to throw a punch, man. I paid a trainer to go teach him how to fight. And you know what the trainer said? Homie, fighting ain't enemy, he a good kid. Even the trainer said,
you have kids like that. They're not here to fight, whether it's defend themselves or not. On one of my other shows, I showed y'all the example. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Karma is real, but let him tell it. Karma for the poor people. That's how poor people think. That's for the bottom feeders. Only bottom feeders think like that. And I'm like, what the hell? But if you go back to my show that I did a couple of days ago, last week sometime, I had it in the title. Karma is real, man. He the only stupid asshole don't believe that shit, though. But watch this karma bite him in his ass. That same bald spot he got in the top of his head. Watch. Check him out.
so he didn't go back to training no more. Teach him to be good. He a good kid. Damn, nigga, man, I can't believe those white homie, man, listen, we're gonna make it right. And one thing I know about the white man, the only way to beat him is you can beat him with his law. I did. I served time for white man. Brag about it. I've committed some of those, nigga, I ain't got nothing on my record. No felony conviction, no what, and I got a murder for a white man. So if white people can do that for me, they'll do it for yourself.
Nigga, you was accessory to the fact. You ain't do that. Your people did that. Then you took the stand on them. And then try to blame it on your mama why you did it. But you went out there and did it because you wanted to show that you was down, becoming a product of your environment. Your environment wasn't like that, nigga. You said that out your own mouth. You look good. But you went to the hood to become one of us when you ain't had that to do. Now look at you. Shit just ain't making sense. If you live in the suburbs and you living good, mama buying you everything, making sure you got something on the table to eat, clothes on your back. Why would you want to go that way to try to show you one of us when you don't have that to do? Some people don't have no choice. A lot of people wish they could be born in that type of life out the jump, but we wasn't fortunate. So that's why we had to climb out that shit ourselves. Crab in the bucket mentality, get it out the mud. You see what I'm saying? He ain't had that to do, but he went and did it anyway, and then he had to turn his back and rat on everybody he was with. And he keep bragging on that. But watch what Kwame say. He said something interesting in this case. These people looking at you trying to help them, talking about what you doing, you bringing it to the internet, but you bragging on what you did to one of them. And it's an all-white jury. What's up, Christopher? You bragging on what you did to these people, but then you won't go defend and try to put up money to help somebody who unalive one of these people, whether he was right or wrong. We ain't talking about that. We talking about this bum ass nigga. Watch how he straddled the fence. Watch.
I served time for white nigga. Front page paper. My brother, my homeboy, the only black man I know that ever served time for white man.
Closest thing to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver. But what if he just booked that lake house? Go on, it's easy. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Peter Van here. You know, I thought growing up would be the worst, but then I found a way to hack adulthood.
The only black man I know that ever served time for white man.
Thanks, Christopher.
And he know how to play on white people's black people's delusion, and some of them hatred for white people. So when he says this shit, oh, I served time for unaliving a white man, even though he ain't do shit but stand there, even though he ain't do nothing but was young and dumb, and as a teenager told somebody to do something that he didn't understand. But as an adult, he wants credit for it. He wants to brag as if he's some type of unaliver, and he's a revolutionary because a white man got unalived by his doing. And people fall for this shit. People that are actually racist, they fall for this shit. Because if you don't want nobody to die, then you don't talk like this. You don't brag that you unalive somebody. This is stupid. But he knows how to get the young, dumb mind into saying, yeah, man, I unalive a white man. They be like,
Kwame got a point right there. Where I'm from, bro, when you got into gangster stuff, that's why I say certain things you take to your grave. I never read on myself. Dry snitch or nothing. But at the end of the day, he on everybody's show, everybody's platform, keep talking about this shit that he did with this guy. When the man was outnumbered anyway. So why would you have to do that? Then you gonna brag about it? It's like you throwing dirt on a grave and you standing on a nigga grave pissing on it. These white folks is not about to forget that shit, dog. So you gonna tell this man that he got all white jewelry, get all white jewelry. We can do it. We can beat this charge. They did it for me. Nigga, you ain't beat the charge. Nigga, you did some time behind that shit. I know they ain't give you life, but nigga, you did some time. So you ain't beat shit. But let him tell it and how he said his story. Man, we gotta stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, bro.
Charleston White real. He unalived a white man. Even though this is stupid as fuck. If Charleston White gonna donate, he needs to donate for Carmelo. If Carmelo can have access to a phone, he should create his own cash app and promote that. And he had epilepsy. He couldn't fight, or he could have passed. Well, he gonna have to fight now. There ain't nobody in jail gonna say, hey, that's not how criminals work. You don't think there's other people in that jail cell that have all sorts of problems? People who take advantages of people don't give a damn. They actually like it if you're handicapped or crippled or you can't fight back. The people in jail don't give a damn about you having no epilepsy. He can't fight, but he can plunge a knife, so he might be good. So he can make the conversation about himself instead of their son. Absolutely. That's the whole grift.
Bro, when I first went to juvenile jail at 15, I seen so many people in there and going to jail throughout my 48 years of existence. They got a lot of people up in there with disabilities. Like Kwame's hit it on a nail. But nigga ain't feeling sorry for them. That's the ones they trying to take over because they can't defend themselves. Now either you gonna run to the button and transfer it, you go to another dome, they can still do it to you unless they put you in a cell by yourself. And them people don't give a damn whether you got a condition, what your condition is. Nigga, you in there with the wolves and the sharks. It's really getting how you live. So if you can't defend yourself, that's why his bitch ass had to join the gang. When he went to jail, he became a Crip in jail. He ain't do that shit on the streets. Your pussy ass was scared to death. So you went join the Crips that get protection, nigga. And you want me to believe this nigga? You want me to follow this nigga? Come on, bro. We gotta wake up, bro. This nigga went up in there scared to death and went join the gang to get protection. But he ain't gonna tell you the truth about it. I went to Nip funeral. I know the road in 60, man. I was a Crip. So bitch ass up.
He made the whole conversation about himself. Salute to you, traveling class. Yeah, the whole conversation about himself. And if I had epilepsy and I knew I couldn't fight, then I'm going to avoid confrontation at all costs. I'm not going to be sitting there in a tent. I'm going to say, hey, look, man, it's just raining right now. I would have used the epilepsy then. Hey, look, bro, I got epilepsy. It's raining. I don't want to slip and fall. Bro. I got epilepsy. Now, if he would have been acting stupid after that, then we might got a problem. Or I would say, you know what, man? Okay, cool, man. I'm going somewhere else. And then everybody can see that this guy's an asshole. But to say, no, I can't fight, but I can kill? Like, come on, man. Let's stop the press.
Stood up and watched him die. That's a badge of honor to me. And white people can't take that from me. So during these times when I told...
That's a badge of honor. White people can't take that from him. Man, this man crazy. And guess what? When I be on the internet and I be checking out stuff that I can cover and do, it's a bunch of young dudes, not even much 30, be reacting to his videos, be praising this shit. Uncle Charlie, Charleston White real. Charleston White be dropping gems. You know what I call? Bullshit.
Get ideas and insights from experts in your field on LinkedIn.
Before you drop into Chapter 7, Season 3, claim a Sprite and equip it in your collection.
People can't take that from me. So during these times when I told...
Oh, wow. Stood over him and watched him die. And that's a badge of honor to me. Is that what this fool just said?
Thanks.
He said he stood over and watched the white man pass away. And that's a badge of honor to him. And then in his next video that he'll make today, he'll be talking about God. Boy, these people are unbelievable.
The only black man I know that ever served time for white man stood over and watched him die. That's a badge of honor to me. And white people can't take that from me. So during these times when I close my eyes, my heart smiled. Because I've done something I know they wish I was dead for. They can't take that from me. And guess what? Your boy got the same thing. When he lay in the bed and smile and feel weak. He can feel strong and his nature kicked in. When he was afraid and scared. He was afraid and scared of them two big bully white boys. His nature kicked in. And nature's first rule is to self-preserve. So he was too afraid to stand up and face the bullies. So he...
Nature's first rule is fight or flight. So I guess that fits in self-reserve. So he had another option. If somebody in the chat is saying he had epilepsy, which I didn't know that stopped you from fighting. But if you're going to say that that's what he had, and the rule is fight or flight, then he had a flight option. Yeah, he had a flight option as well. How is it that a guy can run track, play football, run into people, do all these things, but he can't fight because he's so fragile? Like, that don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. But I don't know. This guy said, this Charleston White boy, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Subservient. Sitting down is a sign of submission. So he's already submitting to the white boys. When they tried to come put their hands on him, his spirit and nature kicked in. He didn't have a knife. Hey, listen, your lawyers were supposed to object to every time they mention a knife for it to be on record. It wasn't a knife. It was a multi-fashional tool. That the state of Texas, listen, because if it was a knife, he would have 15 or 20 more years for bringing a weapon to school. I want to get my own people trying to convince black people, white people is good, homie. But
check this out. Say he is telling the truth, which that is the case. Why you think they hit the man with 35 years then? Because they said a knife. That did add 10 to 15 years. Because we just seen a white dude talk crazy to a black lady. A black male stepped up to the plate and did the same thing they said they did Carmelo Anthony. Shoving on him, pushed him down, try to bully him or whatever the case may be. The white man gets up and shoots the black guy and get 20 years. So why Carmelo Anthony ain't get 20 years then? This nigga fucking asshole, man. A fucking dumb fuck.
all white people ain't bad. Why? I ain't never met a bunch of bad white people. So when I saw all white jury, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad.
He went to go hang out with the KKK, but he never met a bunch of group of bad white people.
I ain't know that part. Salute the Kwame for dropping gems. If you went hung out with them type people, yeah, you hung around them type people. But let him tell it, he doing it for the publicity, like Anti say, clickbaiting. Thinking that make him look more of a man because he did what he did, which he ain't do it. His people did it. That's why he got the lesser time for accessory to the fact. If you would have been there, your ass probably would have still been in jail for 20 plus years for unaliving a white man. But let him tell it, that make him gangster. And y'all listening to this asshole. Man, stop it.
Guy went to go hang out with the KKK. How is it that you didn't meet a group of bad white people? I'm confused on how you're not. Never mind. He never seen a bunch of bad white people, even though he went to go to the KKK. It's cool.
No, it's not cool.
I had faith in that all white jury, didn't I? Didn't I? Man, listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people, homie. I told you, man, that white jury go do right by us. I told you that, homie, and I believed it. I feel foolish. I feel stupid for even calling you, trying to make you believe what I believe. Because I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't win against my own people trying to convince black people white people is good, homie. Only to look like a fool in such a case. It's hard to defend it. It's hard to defend what we see, homie. When they defend the Chinese man, George Floyd laid on the ground, homie, and didn't flinch. And white people had no compassion for him. So why would I expect them to have compassion for a kid who has epilepsy, like an autistic kid? This kid has saved more children's lives as a kid unintentionally than he ever thrown a punch and had a fight.
All right, now that y'all can hear some of the conversation, I will try to find more clips and add it to another video once he speaks again, because I already know he gonna say some more shit about it because too many people coming at him and he wants people to.
Oh, he definitely gonna say some more shit about it. And this is Carlos King right here. He's definitely gonna say some more shit about it. And he gonna bring up God in it this time. Probably.
Forgive me.
Now check this one out. This the one I really want y'all to see. This nigga bipolar, schizophrenic, and nigga swear to God he be cooking. But watch how he talk to this man right here. After what he just told the black father. Now watch how he discuss and change his whole tone like he a soprano or alto, because he ain't got no tenor in his voice. He ain't no tenor in the choir. Because you know in the church choir you got altos, sopranos, and tenors. The male is the tenor. Watch how his voice changed when he talking to the white man. Check him out.
I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk to the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother. And I want to tell you, Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir. Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir. And I want to tell you, Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir.
He was on both sides of the grill. I have no problem with you, sir. 1 minute,
crazy, though.
1 minute, he just had a beef with Metcalf, said the father was a horrible father, said the father beat the mother, said the kid broke his daddy's jaw or broke his daddy's nose or something, said all kind of stuff about the guy. Then he responds to Charleston White. Next thing you know, he apologized. I got no problem with you, sir.
And we got this boy on tape, so he can't deny it. So I wonder what made him change his mind all of a sudden. Now he ain't got no beef with the people. First you wanted to help Carmelo Anthony. Now you jumping the fence on the other side. I ain't got no beef with you. It ain't no beef anyway. We just trying to get fair justice. Why you trying to make it out of beef anyway? A young man protected himself, defended himself, and it is what it is. If you're going to put the money up, you shouldn't be taping nobody. You shouldn't be going on the internet with trying to get no publicity, to get no clickbait so you know people going to cover you. That's how you get paid, though. But then y'all say Cultivulture, Adam, 22, Vlad. What the fuck he doing there? But now you kissing ass. You ain't got no bass in your voice when you're talking to the white man. That's crazy, dog.
I got no problem with you, sir. You gonna start the problem with a person you don't know. He respond back to you. Now you don't got a problem because you know you got to look a certain way to that good white man. Ticket TV was explaining the conditions of epilepsy yesterday. We need that video of the incident to come out, Kwame, to see all parameters of it. I know plenty of dudes with epilepsy, and they will put paws all over you. And if you have epilepsy, you know you got epilepsy, right? So you either fight or you flight. If I got epilepsy, I got an ailment, I'm turning down all phase. I'm leaving. You have to punch me in the back of the head. I done been wet before in the rain. If I got epilepsy, I got two big, tall white boys gonna kick my ass. If that's what I believe, then why don't I just leave and we'll catch it on the back end. I'll get somebody to jump them for me or something. If I got epilepsy, you saying he can't fight? Like, that don't even make sense. So he's in prison now. Is he gonna have a sign on his chest and say, I got epilepsy, don't hit me? No, when he go to that store call, somebody gonna be on his ass. And epilepsy or not, he gonna have to figure something out.
Just take classes, take charge. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
I can
I
believe
used
that,
to agree with
Marlon.
you, as I do still agree with you. I did my best. I did my best. I heard you say it, and I made a call without hearing you say it. This is not about race. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to hate. And I'm telling black people, nobody have a right to be mad at you. You don't have a right to be mad at those parents.
First, his kids are bullies. Now you saying what you saying right now. Bro, you can't make this stuff up. Like I told y'all, bro, coming from New Orleans, Louisiana, if you play both sides of the field, nigga gonna rock your ass. They don't give a damn about that. Nigga just know you telling them one thing, but you coming over here telling us another thing. You know I'm beefing with these dudes. I got a problem with them, whatever the case may be, a disagreement. It's like you getting information over here, running back telling them. You getting information over here, running back telling them. It only gonna keep the fuel going. It gonna keep adding fuel to the fire. And when you add fuel to the fire, it only gonna ignite and get higher. You ain't putting it out by what you doing. This is for content and to fill your pockets only. But check him out though. Man, this man here, bro.
If we take us out of it and put those two kids back on it because we lost two children, we're arguing. We brought race into it. Black people
I agree with that. We brought race into it. We bring race into everything. Stand your ground equals no duty to retreat. That's just the law. But if I got epilepsy, I don't want no smoke. If I got that bad type of epilepsy where I shake and I go in convulsions and I have seizures and all this stuff real quick, I'm not fighting nobody. Anytime somebody want to fight, I'm gone. I'm trying to de-escalate. I'm not going to say something like put your hands on me or whatever else. I'm de-escalating like a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm de-escalating. If I got epilepsy, I need to de-escalate every fight because my life on the line is what you're saying, right? Or are you saying he has epilepsy so he has a right to unalive somebody? Because it's fight or flight. And if I got epilepsy to the wrong ear, that one that fuck you all the way up, because it's different levels to that. But if I have that, that's not an excuse for me to walk around with a weapon to bust somebody's ass with. I'll walk around with a weapon to defend myself, but you're gonna have to jump on me first. You're gonna have to jump on me a little bit. A push ain't gonna do it. You're gonna have to jump on me, really put me in fear, and then I'm gonna give you everything you look for. It's sad everyone know this kid was guilty, but they decided to make money off of him. That's why they got a public defender. Damn. Didn't put him on the stand. That they got a public defender? Stand your ground doesn't.
I didn't know they had no public defender. They had us under the impression they raised all this money and they paid for a lawyer. So where all the money went at if the man got a public defender? Because that's free. You don't pay for no public defender. You don't pay for a public defender. So he said they raised over $1 million in one day. Nobody ain't know about it. Then you come back and say, I'm gonna give you $10,000 for to get his medicine, and I'm gonna give you another $30,000 saved. All this fucking lying. I told you we built on lies, dog. And the more and more I listen to this clown right here, the more and more I won't do this bitch ass nigga stuff. Cause if it's your fault, go with all white jewelry. Come on, man. You told them people that. It's on record and you just said it, so you can't deny none of this. So who you want me to believe? So you helped them railroad this man in reality. Fucking culture vulture.
Apply on school activities. Learn Texas law before saying BS, folks. Shaking my head. Terry the Black. Salute to you, bro. They want people standing their ground at the schoolhouse. People standing their ground everywhere. But can't nobody say, you know what, this shit ain't even working. You know how many situations I walk away from that I would probably be in the right to start it. But I'm going to be dead wrong on how the situation finished playing out and the locations of these situations. Like I'm at locations and I hang out at places where you really don't see a lot of fights like that. So just to see one fight would be crazy. And especially the way I'm going to go crazy. You know, I know bujitsu. You know, I know a little bit of that bujitsu. So, you know, you supposed to avoid bullshit at all costs. I just don't understand. And if you saying that this kid got epilepsy or has epilepsy, then that should be even more reason for him not to fight.
How's biz, Ash? Great, especially with the help of zero accounting software. I can keep my cash flow flowing by giving customers more ways to pay.
They track every market so you know when to make your move.
No way.
Yes way. Realtor.com track.
Should be even more reason for him not to fight. That should be even more reason. That should be even more reason to walk away. I walk away from a lot of bullshit. Sometimes they be bothering me too, like, damn, I should have fucked this motherfucker. He deserved it too. And I'm just like, nah, it ain't even worth it. Just all the things you got to go through. Somebody can have a sue in place. Somebody can have one of these prosecuting attorneys can want to be a judge. So, you know, you never know what can happen in this world. So if you can avoid it, you avoid it. If you can't, then you meet it head on. But if you can avoid bullshit, trust me, it's better to avoid it. You ain't real because you deal with it. Ain't nobody gonna be calling that man real while he in that cell. Ain't nobody gonna be in there with you. So I don't make moves based off what somebody else think. Hell yeah, I ain't let nobody trick me out my position.
I'm glad Kwame said that because I was put in a lot of situations where a person will trick you out your spot. So you gotta be smart because you know the system is against us anyway. That don't make you no bitch. That don't make you no hoe. That make you more of a man because when you see certain things in life, like I said, unless it's a real threat, nigga put a gun out on you, try to stab you or something, that's different. But just toe-to-toe hands, you let her fight another day. So I do understand that part. But you can't sit here and tell me how he just was on the phone with this black family, talking about he got this, he got that, he gonna give him $10,000, he gonna have another $30,000 by Saturday. And all of a sudden for you to just switch up like that, because the father want to take another route, we already done lost my son, let's see how we can do it the right way. Let's come up with the money, try to get a retrial, get a better lawyer, and see if we can get some of this time back. It's possible. I done seen people get that time back. For real. Listening to him, I have everybody under that motherfucker in jail. In the grave. Listen to him, I have you under the jailhouse. This nigga think he real. This nigga fucking hoe, man.
Bet you won't pull me. Fuck that. You can say whatever you like. I don't care. If these people handing out more time than a clock, ain't nowhere in the hell. We going to lose if I fight BKB. Shut up, Kyrie. You can't even type it right. I avoid conflict. I'm talking about I can have mace on me. I can have that thing on me. I can have whatever on me. And guess what? I still try to avoid conflict. Kwame, is you scared of Charleston White? Come on, man. I believe in the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm not tough. I believe in God, bro. Y'all got to stop this. Is you scared of this? Nobody should be scared of nobody.
Thanks.
But let's keep it going. What's up, Bill?
White people accepted it. From start to now, I've been trying to reject it. Why? It takes the focus off both children.
Now, it's another video that I'm gonna play at the end of this one where he was just talking about the case and how he felt about it and things like that. But you know, hey, any way that anybody feels about this situation, that's hey, y'all grown, we all grown, we can do what the hell we want to do, so we want to say and think how we want to think. It's just something that he's just not willing to be a part of anymore as of now. So what can you do? What can you say here? If you really in full support of Carmelo, this shouldn't.
He was avoiding trouble. He was minding his business. They touched him. I'm not understanding y'all talking about he guilty. Yeah, remind me, let me know whatever school and stuff your kids go to so I can make sure my kid don't go to that school. Yeah, I don't want my kid messing around. You know, teenagers will be teenagers. I don't want my teenager messing around because my teenager's going to be tall, or he is tall, she's tall. I don't want her to mess around and touch your son or nudge your son on the shoulder, and then you plunge something through their fucking heart, and then you think it's okay. I wouldn't want that to happen. I would want my teenager to be a teenager and touch you or your son and maybe get his ass kicked or maybe win a fight, and then we all end up in the principal's office talking about how not to do that and let me talk to my kid. But yeah, make sure I know where you go to school at or your kid go to school so I can transfer my child. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Phase you at all. It shouldn't matter what nobody else does if you are willing to be there for them. But you know, it's a couple of more things that I would say about the case, but I'm just gonna put it in video forms and shit. I ain't gonna put it just in one video because y'all want more coverage, and I found a lot of videos that a lot of people who are interested in this case may want to see. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. Once I find more about it, I'll bring it to y'all. This is more of what Charleston had to say. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll come at y'all later with another video.
Off the Carmelo Anthony case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail. That nigga wants a bill paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see it.
This nigga said he ain't doing nothing for the kid now because his daddy ain't gonna die, kill, or go to jail. Now, let me tell you something, bro. I was in the streets. I was in the game. It's kind of hard to listen to him say that because Kwame gonna bring it up too, but I already said that too in my other video when I cooked his ass. A nigga bust you across your fucking head when he was sitting in the barber chair. Did you die, kill, or was willing to go to jail? The nigga bust the piss out your stupid looking ass? And any nigga who 50 years old with a fucking shit mask on, Pooh Shiesty mask, I ain't fucking with that nigga, man. Nigga fucking clown, man. This nigga 70 years old with a fucking Pooh Shiesty on. Look at him. You might well turn that bitch into a ski. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. You ain't gonna bust grape and make wine, nigga. I'm just saying, like, you got a Pooh Shiesty on talking about what you ain't gonna do for a kid when it's supposed to be about the kid, not how his daddy acting, not what his daddy don't want to do. That kid ain't got nothing to do with how his daddy feeling. Everybody ain't built like us. Everybody ain't built like that. They already grieving his son got railroaded, but now you gonna get on here and talking about his dad ain't ready to kill, die, or go to jail, so you ain't gonna help the man? You ain't had the money anyway. With that fucking aluminum fur around your neck, that bitch ain't got no shine. There ain't no real VVS's. You must have got that bitch from Sharpstown Mall, the flea market. And you think you be cooking. That shit around your neck ain't got no bling to it, bitch. BG never be mad at you wearing that shit, cause they got the real bling. When that fucking light hit off that ice, let that, well, how Boosie say, let that light hit off that ice. So when I step into the party, let that light hit off that ice and step into, that light ain't doing nothing. Bitch, you can put a flashlight right on that bitch and ain't nothing gonna blind you. Where you get that fucking aluminum foil from? You must have went to Family Dollar and got a pan, a aluminum pan, and cut that bitch out and made one of them motherfucking chains or something, because there ain't no real ice. So now Carmelo Anthony have to suffer because his daddy don't want to do nothing. He want to do it the right way, the legal way. Y'all just said we got 2 kids and this and that. We trying to get it back. And now you all of a sudden you're gonna turn your back on the man. First he had epilepsy, you gonna pay for the medicine. You gave him $10,000 to get the medicine. You gonna send another 30,000 by Saturday. Just be stunning for the Instagram. I told y'all these niggas ain't one of us. They not built like us. Now you don't want to help the man. Check him out.
He wasn't willing to die either. Cause when that dude caught him in that barbershop, he stood behind his wife. If he'd have came from behind that wife, I'm pretty sure that dude would have broke him off up proper. So he ain't willing to die either, because he should have said, look here, get out my way, woman. I'm gonna face this man on my own. Hey, barbershop guy, stop holding him back. Let him go. And boy, that dude, it would have been like a bull in a china shop. That dude would have got a hold of you.
Another thing, Soldier Boy, after y'all had that little entwine on the internet, Soldier Boy ran into your ass and wanted to fight. He ain't had no Draco like he called him, Big Draco. He ain't have no knife, no switchblade, no billy club, no mace. That man wanted to fight your pussy and you maced him. All that shit you be talking. Soldier Boy ran up on your ass and you straight maced that dude, dog. Put your hands up, all that gangster shit you be talking. Fuck this one, kid. Fuck the dead. And all that, but when a nigga catch your pussy ass in traffic, now you gonna pull out a switchblade and want mace a nigga with your scary ass. See, I told you, God don't like ugly. And karma is real. Karma is real. One of these people gonna catch his ass one time, and y'all gonna hear about it. Believe that.
In that barbershop. Your brother do not even get up. So he wasn't willing to die either.
Sure the fuck wasn't.
Video one day. I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf than I would with Carmelo Daddy. Niggas weak, dockside and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them nigga Benjamin Trump there. I am removing my.
This man crazy.
So Charleston think it's strong to mace and hit on black folks when you antagonize them. But so is it strong to have Aideen Ross say you're gonna have to let him have sex with you and you walk off smiling and say you're gonna have to find another way? Is that the strength you talking about? Come on, dog.
Man, a fucking asshole.
KB, where you at, player? I need that fade, player. It's about that time. I'm gonna be in Stone Mountain in Decatur today. Let's get this content. Salute to you, big dog. Man, my knee hurt, man. You gonna have to goddamn catch me on the back end, bro. I ain't even going, bro. Now, thank you for telling me where you gonna be. I'm gonna show y'all how to avoid conflict. I'm finna be in 2-3 counties over. Yeah. You said you gonna be in Stone Mountain. Hold on, let me see where you say you gonna be at again. You said you finna be in Stone Mountain in Decatur. Okay. Yeah, I'm finna go way on the north side. Yeah, I'm finna go to Alpharetta. Yeah, I'm finna go to Fayetteville. Yeah, I ain't gonna be nowhere near you. Yeah, you want trouble today. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Fayetteville. Too bad, bro. I'm gonna be in Lawrenceville today. I'm gonna be in Decatur. Yeah, I can't fuck. I'll be out there in Decatur, nigga. Stand your ground. You have an imminent threat on your life. Either you're justified to use force or you're not. A push is not a good reason to unalive. Read the law before you get jammed up and do 1,000 years. I'm trying to tell you. They sit up here talking about he got touched, so he get to do that. No. That's why the first thing I said, he probably gonna get manslaughter, because I know you can't. That doesn't meet force. Even in the streets, that ain't gonna meet force. Somebody walk up to me and push me, I just get to unalive them. That definitely won't work for me, because I'm bigger than most people that would probably push me. So for my big ass to use some force, I got to be able to damn near be stomped out on the ground.
Get ideas and insights from experts in your field on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it out right before I'm almost knocked out and say, look, if you'd have kicked me one more time, I would have been unconscious.
You know what's killing me about this whole situation? This nigga ain't have a Pooh Shiesty mask on until he called himself hurting that family, talking about he begging about it. I ain't got nothing to do with it because his daddy. Shit, at least he got a daddy. His daddy might not be built like that. His daddy might not come in those type of environments and neck of the woods. You see what I'm saying? But you trying to force the man to rock like that when you ain't rocking like that. When we seen a nigga bust you across your shit and you ain't do nothing. Put a pussy in your fucking head. Cause you pussy. And I ain't know you jump behind your wife. I just remember the video they talking about because it went viral. Nigga caught your ass in the barbershop and tapped that ass one time. Now you telling me Aiden Rose won't tap that ass and you smile and ain't tell that nigga nothing. You ain't stand your ground. You ain't say, man, don't fucking play with me. I'm a man. I don't rock like that. I don't get down like that. You smiled that shit off. Man, this nigga here is fucking retarded. And this the type of people y'all listen to on the internet? Man, leave me alone, bro. I don't want to fuck with none of y'all if y'all fucking niggas like him. This nigga had your ass under the jail.
So I was scared for my life, so I got the one shot off before he kicked me the last time in my mouth. I already lost 4 teeth. I got 3 broken ribs. Like, damn, what do y'all think y'all can do to people just for touching you? We done brought this hood mentality everywhere. Cause you know what? I done seen a motherfucker shoot at somebody right outside the club for stepping on his shoe. They got into it because the dude stepped on his shoe, and that started the whole beat. Dude went outside, got his scrap. Other dude was trying to leave. He got shot at for stepping on a dude's shoes. So we think that type of situation can go everywhere now. You cannot bring that hood mentality everywhere. That shit is not going to work in the court of law.
Hell no.
I didn't say I was happy about anything. I knew you was going to goddamn be who you are, a crybaby. And then you don't even want to show who you are. Like, it'll always be these people that try to act so pro-black. This probably a white lady. This probably really a white lady eating an apple, drinking some coffee, stirring up shit. It ain't white lady. We know that's a white lady. Ain't no white man. What the fuck is you sitting up there as an emoji as God? That's probably he a fake black Jesus. That's probably a goddamn white liberal lady that teach the 5th grade. Somebody falling for that shit. That's a white liberal lady. Can't no black boy think like that. And this is the thing you don't understand, white liberal lady. I had a mother that gave me a code of conduct. And fuck all the complaining and excuses, it keep me alive. When I started hanging out with them white friends on the island, when they were gentrified them schools and they sent me to a white school, and we was hanging out with them white boys jump out the car. The fuck you pulled me over for? They can cuss the police out, tell them about their daddy. I knew I couldn't do that because my daddy was already in jail. But my mom gave us a code of conduct to survive. She used to say, hey, don't you get out that goddamn car acting like you one of them damn white boys. You can't do that. Why I can't do that, Mama? I'm in the right. Hey. Your job is to come home. And the way that you come home, you can't do that. Now, you can't tell no kid that now because society going to tell you, well, but why? That's not fair. But why? But why my ass? Why this boy got to do 35 years because somebody ain't tell this boy what my mama told me. This boy got to do 35 years because somebody...
Check this out, y'all. I'm glad he brought that up. My older cousin told me the same thing, man. Don't be doing that when you get in front of that judge. The judge got your life in his hand. He can do whatever he want to do to you. But my stupid ass, because I pleaded not guilty on the charge that I had before, and I said I wanted to pay for a lawyer and I ain't want to go to battle with a public defender. He gonna tell me, well, if you come back in my court, what's up, dog? If you come back in my court without a paid lawyer, 6 months in jail, $500 fine. I said, man, you can't do that. But bailiff, cuff him, put him in the back. Don't bring it back up till I kill a courthouse, till I finish all my cases. Just because I spoke my mind, that nigga put me in the back down there 3 hours, down there 4 hours. He called me back up, let me go. But that's a real true story. And then that shit hit me. Well, man, my cousin told me that shit. But I ain't listen. I went in that bitch, man, you can't do that because I pled not guilty. And you ask, can I afford a lawyer or a public defender? I said, no, I want a lawyer. I'm going to pay for my lawyer. This nigga sent me in the back down in 3-4 hours till the court was over. Till he cleared that bitch out, then called me back up and made me sign for my next court date. It's true, dog. I done been through that. So I understand what he's saying. And if it was somebody else, and the reason why I'm bringing this story up, because before he called my name, he called like 4 to 5 people before me. And everybody that said a paid lawyer, he ain't tell them the same thing. But guess what? They only had like 3 blacks in that motherfucker. I was the first one he called. That was my first time going to court on that charge. Man, that nigga tried to put in fear and intimidation in me. Soon I said, you can't do that. Cuff him. Nigga, cuff the fuck out of my stupid ass. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Now I'm really hot. But that's the story for another day. I'm going to break that one down for y'all. Kwame ain't lying. He ain't lying at all.
I raised him to think he got a right to do shit he don't got a right to do. And now y'all hooting and hollering and complaining about it, but y'all knew damn well that this boy was going to go to jail. You can't just stab somebody. What the fuck is wrong with you? I agree with Kwame. If he was going to stand his ground, would have just fought it out. It's just unfortunate. No one wins. Let the race wars begin, though. Shaking my head. Yeah, that's all this shit going to be because people are teaching their kids to hate each other. I said, teach your kids not to kill my kids, and I'll teach my kids not to unalive yours. That's what people got to teach their kids. They teaching us critical race theory. They teaching us all this woe is me shit, and people walking around with that chip on their shoulder. You think you ready for a race war? The KKK and them white boys been just collecting guns and just chilling and letting you unalive each other because it's beneficial. But don't think you ready for no race war. Trust me.
Still taking yours?
Every day. Nature made to care for you every day.
Never sue the person who hit you after a car accident. I just got $100,000 for an accident I was in.
But don't think you ready for no race war. Trust me. They already done measured up our no fucking around crew. We ain't seen theirs yet. Well, we already seen theirs. The police. Y'all ain't did shit to the KKK yet. Because most of y'all still getting your ass whooped by the police right now. That's where most of them work at, down there at the Bureau of Investigation. Shit. The KKK got smart. They started moving into jobs they can still hold you down.
Facts. You work for a white man right now.
They started moving into jobs that can still hold you down. Hold on, y'all. Let me play a little bit more of this video.
Myself from the Carmelo Anthony's case. I am no longer involved with the family. And here's why. I was starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly, they wanted to start another GoFundMe.
This man said they raised over $1 million in one day. And y'all had that man with a public defender? Stop the cap, man. You say you was giving 10 and 30 the first time. You gonna give him another 75. And y'all raised $1 million and that man had a public defender? Man, this man lying like a mother. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I said, no, I'm not doing the GoFundMe. They wanted to know, after we pay for the pill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the pill. His daddy in the way. I don't like weak. I hate weak men. I'd rather stand with a strong daddy like that meth cap man than his black weak father trying to play victim. Now, nigga, your son's still living. Hug him, send him some books to read. I got the money. Let's start to work on the pill. Anything else don't make sense, nigga. What's wrong with you? And I'm telling the nigga, say, homie, everybody believes you playing for the money, nigga. And I'm starting to believe you using me for it. You want to get the money, but then disassociate yourself from me? Nigga, I'm here for that boy. I'm here for your son, nigga.
If You there for the boy. Why you backing out on him now? Be there for the boy. What the hell his daddy decision got to do with you being there for the boy? Fucking aluminum fur around your fucking neck. Like you shining. You get all that money from social media and that's what you do it. I don't see you building no schools, buying no land. This nigga here a fucking clown, dog. You went spent it on that dusty aluminum fur around your fucking neck. Then you went bought a Pooh Shiesty mask. That bitch look fresh out the pack. What you spending the money on? Who you defending? You bitch, you like I said, you ain't want to defend yourself. Soldier Boy wanted to punch on you, maced him. The nigga cracked you across your head in the barbershop. You Kwame said you ran behind. I'm gonna go back and check that video. I'm gonna go look for that video. I'm gonna break that down. Check your scary ass up, man. See, I was taught two mountains will never meet, but two people will. Let me say that again. Two mountains will never meet, but two people will.
And if this money don't go directly to your son's appeal, you don't get this money. We sent it back. But we'll write it right. And if we doing an appeal, the money goes to appeal, not house bills.
So why was he asking about epilepsy medicine and all this shit he was just asking about earlier?
Fact.
This motherfucker grifted like a ball. Boy, he got black folks in the chokehold. And when this don't work, he'll just argue with a rapper and talk about somebody's mama and get some more traction. He's a news chaser. He's a story chaser. And come with the same thing. Your mama, your kid, F your dead baby. F this. Like, man, this boy here. He was just literally asking about this kid epilepsy medicine, which has nothing to do with the case. Now all of a sudden, if it's supposed to go to the case, it's supposed to go to the case.
This man the fucking ass.
I mean, the real undercover triple K's is the real ones in the street anyway. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he the one. Get your hand out my pocket. And all of a sudden, bang, hit his own people. That's the nigga he come off to be to me. Get your hand out my pocket. It's just crazy, dog. I listen to a lot of people, bro. That's why it took me so long to do this video. I wanted to wait till I was off. But I say, fuck that. I'm going to go to sleep late today. I'm off Monday and Tuesday, today Sunday. I'm going to do a whole ep tomorrow and Tuesday when I'm off. Because there's more to talk about with this clown here. I ain't lying to you, dog. Straddling the fence ass nigga. He want to be Pooh Shiesty now. With that shit mask on. Bitch, your name was COVID. And you won't have a mask on your face. You need to cover your fucking mouth and stop all that fucking repping and talking. Cover that stinking ass bricks you be woofing out like you cooking and ain't cooking nothing. Bitch, anybody could cook hot pockets and noodles. It only take a minute or two to cook it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we doing today in this world? We using, that's why I told my brother Ticket, man, this shit ain't for everybody. And then when I found my niche and I found my lane, I started to like it. I started to fall in love with it because the true hurt. That's why I started coming with the true hurt episode. This is one of those episodes. Because this nigga is a compulsive liar. Mama, what that is, man? I ain't never heard that. Sound like some jail time. That's all this nigga do is lie.
Man, this nigga, and then somebody be like, that's our uncle right there. That's our uncle. That's because you used to abuse. I don't want no uncle like that. I don't want no motherfucking uncle like that. Yeah, I want an uncle that'll let me hold the car when, you know, when I'm trying to pick up my little girlfriend. Give me $20 and get to the movie. Yeah, I need that type of uncle. I need an uncle that'll, you know, remind me of the pitfalls of jail and the pitfalls of getting a woman pregnant, but, you know, he still let me go because it's still free will and a choice. You know, I don't need this type of uncle. A nigga that'll cuss out my deceased relative. Nah, hell no.
Salute.
An uncle that now looking like he Pooh Shiesty. This is an old ass 50-year-old Pooh Shiesty looking uncle. Why do people say he was jumped on the body cam? Mello said he put his hands on me. He never said they. That's true. That is true. Man, I'm talking about, we got a poo shiesty ass old. Let me put this up for a second. I gotta put this up for a second. No, I'm gonna take all the photos down for a second. Yeah, man, this nigga got their old ass poo shiesty looking at. How this motherfucker went from a farmer's outfit to looking like poo shiesty? I don't go back on my wife. Boy, this boy a long way from all that bullshit he was talking about earlier. I'm a real activist. I don't cheat. I'm not like these raggedy ass celebrities. I do not cheat on my wife. Ain't no bumps on my lip. It ain't no scandals. I got no scandals on me.
And check this out. This nigga be in a strip club, making it rain, fucking with them skank assholes. This nigga got so many flaws. So that's where all his money be going. He told you that out his own mouth. Yeah. I like going to strip club. Yeah. But he'll have you thinking he's a good father. Y'all see it? I hope y'all paying attention, bro. This shit is crazy.
He turned around and started saying, I unalived the white man. I great white women. Yeah, I did everything. I love a whore. And every man should have more than one whore. And a wife. Ain't no real kings had no one person. I'm like, look at this line, something this bitch just said. Shorty wanted to be a celebrity. That's all he wanted to be. He living his best life now. He wanted to be a celebrity this whole time. I told you the celebrity don't mean that. He was just a farmer, a nigga in overalls a couple years ago, and started talking about rappers, and now y'all call him a celebrity. That's how significant this celebrity shit is. It don't mean shit.
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your comeback today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
With this heat and flavor, Olive Garden's Calabrian dishes are spicy.
Man.
Okay,
Mean shit. It don't mean nothing. You could be a stripper and go viral, then you're a celebrity. You could be a trash truck driver, go viral on something, and then quit your job. Be an influencer, celebrity. You could just get on camera, get drunk every 2 seconds, cuss bitches out, go have sex with them on camera, and you could be a celebrity. That's how stupid this shit is now. You can't be a celebrity. See, the reason why I don't want to be no celebrity, I think all celebrities going to hell. See what I'm saying? I think celebrities going to hell. Celebrities don't really have families. Not good ones, most of them. Celebrities really don't have stable, good people around them. They have people that's using them. Celebrities are the things people use to sell everything. They don't get to enjoy a family. They don't get to enjoy normalities in life. They don't get to just be a PTA dad and mom. There's something to be holding, though. There's something to be idolized. The real winners are the people that's just raising their kids, that's just paying their bills, traveling the world, and enjoying what love really is supposed to be about. Two people coming together. You niggas get in celebrities' business. That's what I tell you. I ain't no motherfucking celebrity. No, I'm not no celebrity. Hell no. I live like a regular man. And some people don't like me because of it. I get it from both ends. Celebrities don't like me because they be like, who the fuck you think you is? And then I don't fit in with the quote unquote regular guys because they feel like I am a celebrity. So, I just be out here chilling. It's about living life like a human being. You can say that again. Because these people don't know These people don't know what's real and what's fake. They think the dumbest shit in the world is real.
Like him.
But let's let
You know what I noticed? We have a lot of followers and bus riders and not enough leaders and bus drivers. It's easy to be a rider and a follower, but it's hard to lead and drive that train or drive that bus or drive that plane. Why would you want to be a rider or a follower when you can be a leader? It just never made sense to me. You know what I mean? So when you look at it from that point of view, you can't let these type people, and like I said, everything on the internet, promotion wise, is always people into it. Who got into it with this one? Who said this about that one? It's never a reach. Well, reach one, teach one. As long as it's drama, gossip, oh, that's all in the algorithm. That's the ones get all the views. This video might not get no traction, which I don't care, because I ain't in it for that anyway. I'm just here to tell the truth and to spread awareness. Point blank, period. And niggas like him gotta get cooked. Point blank, period.
50-year-old Pooh Shiesty, back up real quick. Hey, OG, don't you start that shit, man. I said both sides. If I didn't say both sides, I meant both sides. Don't start that shit, OG. Yeah, I ain't real enough to be in the hood around real people, and I damn sure ain't white, so I don't fit in. KB is like Blade, a day walker. Yeah, man, I gotta be a day walker. And the women that I know or meet, they want to go to these parties. They want to go to this celebrity shit, and I don't want to go. So they be thinking that I don't know what they be thinking. So I guess they be thinking that maybe I can't go. I don't know what it is. I just know what's there. I just know what's there.
For those who don't know, bro, selling your soul is real. Like he said, Aiden Ross offered his meat pistol to you, and you laughed it off. Now, where I'm from, that's fighting words. But then you gonna get on there and talk about, Aiden Ross, yeah, I want to fight the dad, brain wrist. He's I can fight over there anytime. Nigga, start your own boxing celebrity match. Teach the kids, like you said, you brought Carmelo Anthony over there and the trainer said he not a fighter, it's not in him. So why you forcing him to do that? You got enough money that you stealing from our community, culture vulture ass nigga. You build a ring, you buy a building, and you teach the kids to put the guns down, and we could go about it having a better solution. Maybe they become a boxer, UFC fighter, a wrestler, whatever. If you want to be physical, go fight the niggas who won't do that shit. Everybody ain't with that shit. And everybody ain't trying to get tricked out their spot. I'm starting to look at him as an industry plan, because where he come from all of a sudden. Look at all these people who hit the social media platforms like him, get all the views, like they know what they talking about, like him and the Rat 1000s. Where they come from? Where they come from? That's something you need to be asking yourself. Because this nigga just dropped out the sky and all of a sudden, he's an entrepreneur. He's a professor. He went to Harvard. Shut your dumb ass up with that rag-ass mustache. Bitch look like some shit on your face.
It ain't gonna do nothing but put you back in a lifestyle of some bullshit. And I try to avoid it, and bullshit is hard to avoid. But if you ain't at the party, you can't get drunk at the party.
Let's stop right there, boys and girls. Stop right there. They had me to believe, based on Sarah and all my Republican friends and the white media, and even some black people, they had me to believe that Carl woke up that morning and took a knife to school with the intention on defending himself from a bullet. If that was the case, he's dead wrong, and that's what I believe. So I was adamant about no. He took a knife to school. That's premeditated. You cannot be in fear and in danger and not tell nobody and take a weapon with the anticipation of hurting. You can't do that. You surely can't do it to the school. And I'm going to tell you one reason how you can prove he didn't bring a knife to school. They didn't charge him with a weapon. They would have stacked those charges on him had he brought the knife to school. And the police did not charge him with having a weapon on school grounds, which is a federal law and a state law. They would have stacked that on top of the murder rather than enhancing the charges. Come on, Sarah, I went to Texas Western now. Dr. Greg Goulion and Dr. Linton.
He went to Texas Western, and you still ain't learned shit. You went to Texas Western, so what you learned when you went there? Because you all over the place right now. 1 minute you want help, next minute you don't. 1 minute you're beefing with the other side. Now you want boxing, now you apologizing, taking the tone out your voice. I want to apologize to the Metcalf family. I'm sorry. Like, y'all don't see through that? This is mind-boggling to me, though. I ain't gonna lie. To me, if you ask me, and you want my true, honest opinion, that's why they rock that nigga. What's up, cuz? He the reason why they rock that little man. They know what you did as a teenager. You got off without getting no serious time, whether it was 7 years, 14 years, you say you served a little time, however it came out, you come home early, whatever. You see what I'm saying? But let him tell you he ain't got no convictions. But your ass was in jail. You took the stand. Well, what you was in jail for if you ain't no convictions? Or they must have cut your time because you ratted on the nigga who really did it, but let the internet, let you on the internet talking like you did it. You stood over and watching that. Man, stop the cap, man. That's all this dude do is cappity cap, cap, cap. Look at that bald spot. Keep that cap off your head, man. That's why that bald spot there, you gotta let your hair breathe, bro. The more you wear hats, that bald spot gonna get wider and wider. For real, for real.
I made the dean's list now. This is document. I made the dean's list. I was going along.
I made the dean's list.
Look at me. I made the dean's list. It's about me. We helping these kids, but look at me. Man, come on, man. Jesus. Ah, boy.
Before I started my youth organization, creating youth programs and curriculums to help teach inside the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. And by the way, Sarah, I used to also teach and train the United States Department of Homeland Security Human Trafficking Division at Eastfield Police Training Academy by way of special agent.
So that's why you a snitch. That's why you be ratting on people. You should just been a cop, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a cop, but I'm just saying, you out here perpetrating, fabricating on the internet. Now you telling your whole credentials, what you did, what college you went to, what you majored in. Nigga, you a cop. You a straight fucking police. So just own up to it, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna hurt you if you own up to it. Nigga ain't mad with you because of the career you chose to be, but the way you doing it, you going about it the wrong way, bro. I'm telling you. That's gonna get you fucked over out here. And I'm gonna let it go, bro. I'm gonna say something. Hold up.
Keith Owens, who now is an adjunct professor at UTA. I used to teach that for the Homeland Security. It's all documented, but let me say, it's not about me. It's not about me, Sarah. It's not about me. So listen to me.
After all that, it's not about me. It's not about me, Sarah.
Kwame had to laugh himself. That boy said, it's not about me, but you just told your whole life. What school you went to, what you majored in, who you helped. Homeland Security and up. Man, this nigga here, bro. Boy, I swear to God. The more and more you let a nigga talk, the more and more you know he full of shit. Because it's going to come out. It's going to come out. I'm telling you, believe what I tell you, dog.
Well, you don't say after you just give us your whole resume, and now it's not about you. Jesus Christ. It's going to really help having a guy on a case that brags about unaliving a white man when this young man is on trial for unaliving a white man. I think the smart thing to do would be to stay far the hell away from a Charleston white near any case involving this. I wouldn't want him nowhere. I want him to fundraise and don't say shit else. That's probably what happened. The dude probably was like, hey, look, Charleston, we appreciate the money. Thank you for the 10,000. Thank you for everything you go do. But don't you, I don't want you nowhere around the case.
How's biz, Ash? Great, especially with the help of zero accounting software. I can keep my cash flow flowing by giving customers more ways to pay.
Play through the middle. Let's make this swipe count.
The game between games. Play Candy Crush now.
That's probably what happened.
Look at that fucking ball spot, dog. That bitch getting wider and wider on the line he doing. Might well go ball, my nigga. Because ain't nothing right there in the middle. You missing the whole fucking patch right there. Like you missing that eye. That nigga got a patch in his head, a patch on his eye. This nigga here all fucked up, bro.
Good job. You learning to stay off camera. See what I'm saying? Ballhead way, man. Come on, man. We better than this, man. We supposed to be brothers. Come on, man. We better than this, bro. We better than this, man.
Oh, my God.
He's about that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's why he up here hollering and whining. Hey, ain't nowhere in the world somebody this stupid. First of all, you recorded the conversation. So now everybody already know you involved. And that's one thing. The first thing I'd have said to him, hey, man, why the fuck you recorded it? I don't want nobody to know I'm even talking to you. Now go get the money. Go get the money. If you really want to, this is why you know a person like him really ain't intending to help nobody. He just want the credit for it. He just want the black community support because of it. He want the clicks in the algorithm because this is stupid. If you really wanted to help them, you should know of all people, all these accolades, all this education that you claim to have. Do you think it was smart for you yourself, to get on camera and connect yourself to this family, knowing that this video of you online bragging about unaliving a white man? Now, how is it that I didn't go to college at all, and I know that was this stupid to fucking do? And if I was any attorney, I would advise the family, hey, that Charleston white fella, I appreciate him, what he's doing for your family, but I don't think he should be around this case at all. I mean, just look at the factors. The man, I understand he says a few good things, but he's online bragging about raping white women. Do you want the defense to play this in the courtroom? He's online bragging about raping a white woman. Even in this situation, he's online bragging, saying that he unalived a white man and white men can't take it away from him. Now, if you're so blaming smart, then how come going to all that college didn't teach you that it's stupid as hell for you to get online and connect yourself to this family in any kind of way? Mr. I taught the feds and I taught this and I taught that.
This is another thing you got to ask yourself. You heard him say we raised $1 million in one day. Why the hell that young man got a public defender? But you tripping off of if the people gonna ask for some money to pay their bills and for whatever reason. You understand? It's just not making sense to me right now. It really not, bro. And that's the sad part about it. Like I said, bro, the way he talk and how he breaks stuff down, he might have one gem in there, the rest of it, all right, 85% dumb, stupid, illiterate, and 15 message. unbalanced like a motherfucker. He giving you 15% knowledge and showing you how to be an asshole and dumbfounded the other 85%. And you think I'm gonna follow and listen to a nigga like that? No sirree, Bob. This man be all over the place. Like Kwame say, clicks, algorithm. They know they gonna put him in the algorithm. And I say, bro, for the life of me, ever since this case been going on a whole year, and you raised $1 million in one day, you say. So he just gone to trial now, a damn near year and a half later. So why the man going to war with a public defender if y'all raised $1 million? But you, every time I see you, you got a new chain on, you got new glasses on, you got new shirts and jackets with your picture on it. So you stealing the money too. Come on, man. You can't make this stuff up, bruh.
He pledged $75,000 on camera. You should have been on nobody's camera talking about nothing, the things that you said about white people. They not gonna forget that. They can't have you within 1,000-foot pole of this case. But you knew that already. That's why I knew you wasn't trying to help. The moment he got online talking about this case, I said, this nigga full of shit. He grifted again. He full of it. Because he got all this education, so I know he know what I know. I know he know that he can't be a part of the case and should not feel no way offended by it. You know what the hell you said out your mouth. Be an adult about it. You know the things that you done said. You can't be a part of nobody's case, period. You was a mitigating specialist. You was a this. Shit is over.
Get ideas and insights from experts in your field on LinkedIn.
Specialist, you was a this. That shit is over. Because you're not gonna be able to be none of that right now, sir. You done said too much. But hey, what do I know? But he wants y'all to believe that the man is weak and the man is this and the man is that. That man ain't weak. That ain't got nothing to do with being weak. That has something to do with the things that this man done said on this airways. Can't nobody stand next to this dude in real life, especially on a case where a kid unalived a white man. We're gonna bring another adult now that unalived a white kid as a kid. That don't make no damn sense.
So they didn't charge him with the weapon. So the gorilla in the line have scared this sheep. He's looking at the baboon for help. The baboon is afraid of these guys. All the monkeys and all the animals in this jungle is afraid of this silverback gorilla in this line. You know why? Because they are experts in trained jiu-jitsu. They come to school high on fentanyl. This is white people's George Floyd, by the way. Austin Metcalf is white people's George Floyd. He really died of a fentanyl overdose because the autopsy said he had fentanyl in the system. Steroid use. He was just cycling off because he's off of football. But during football season, Austin is steroid nut buddies. His dad said they excelled in every sport. So with their physical abilities and capabilities and strength, based on what they teach you in the license to carry classes, the CHL gun classes, anybody bigger than you, boom, 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 boom. Body size is a formidable.
He said, Coco said, I don't even see how anybody helping the family. They aren't even remorseful. Right. Like, this is what I don't understand. Like, a child lost their life, but I guess because it's a white kid, then I guess you're a punk if you feel like a kid should not have lost their life. I don't get it. It's still a kid. If one of my brothers or myself would have unalived somebody's kid, if my mother was alive, she would apologize. She would say, well, I'm sorry that this happened. Because nobody wants something like that to happen. Just a small donation to celebrate the birthday of Miss Chicago, KB. Salute, Miss Chicago. Happy birthday to you. Like, no remorse at all.
Check this out, y'all. I think I got some more. We gonna get back to that one. I'm gonna save some of this for later, cause I got other shit I want to cook on too. Because there's a lot that's going on, bro. What the dude name was? Hold on. Boy, you can't make this shit up, dog. I ain't lying, dog. No, this ain't it. Hold on. Damn, where is that?
Charleston White, you fake phony fool.
Hold up, y'all. I'm coming, bro. Boy, they got niggas flaming this nigga on the internet. Check him out. Exhibit 2. We having court today.
Charleston White, you fake phony fool fraudulent fugazi flip flopping ass bitch. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm putting up the 75,000 for the kids' appeal. Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching a video on that when you called.
They need 150, but I'm putting up 75. But I'm trying to raise $1 million.
And the black people go wild. Charleston. And all of this forgiven.
And nigga that want some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf than I would with Carmelo there. It's weak, got silence, service. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man.
That go to ass kissing, booty biting, dick sucking, dick licking, dick sniffing, ball chewing, Uncle Tom, graham cracker, sellout Charleston White that I'm no Charleston White. You fake phony fool fraudulent fugazi.
That's one. Check it out. There's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. I'm trying to find the real video. Here we go. Check it out.
We're gonna get started in just a second. Believe it. Talking about today, man. That nigga Charleston White moving like a straight eight. That nigga moving like a straight agent, man. Straight up. You know, the nigga, I mean, come on, man. Now you up here, you beefing with the damn daddy and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's enough, nigga. He dealing, him and his family up against the whole of goddamn Collins County, Texas, Klan members and shit. And here you go, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be a benefit to the family, just step the fuck out the way, yo. Just step the fuck out the way, man. Cause at this point, man, you being a fucking distraction, and you being a instrument. You being an instrument of, white people to get up there. Now you want to crash out. Yeah, you want to crash out on the family. Man, I'm listening to this nigga, man. And I really do believe, because I'm listening to him, that he convinced that man, that boy daddy, to get them that white lawyer. I do believe that. You can listen to him. I'm like, nigga, what is you talking about? He talking about, the 12 white jurors is going, he had faith in them and all that and shit. And I say, man, you misled that man. You misled that man and his family. You see what I'm saying? You that devil-ass lawyer. Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I'm listening to him on the phone, right? When he had the dad on the phone. And the guy wasn't even really responding to him. Like, this is a fucking publicity stunt for Charleston. To call and put the business all like, I'm doing this and we gonna do this. And that man already, I could hear him, as he talking like, man, you whole ass nigga, you done already did this. You see, that's why we in the predicament we in fucking now. He listened to that nigga. He asked him, I don't know if he was the sole influencer on his daddy, but he admitted it out his own motherfucking mouth that he was trying to convince him that, and then he come back and say he should have had it moved. I'm listening to this nigga. Like, nigga, which one is it? Which one is it? Did you should it have been moved, or did you have confidence in the 12? I heard another one where he said, well, it should have been moved. Nigga, you listening to people. You know what I'm saying? And you just...
You heard what he said? Now, he got all this pull. They moved it from one county to another county. How the fuck you ain't pick that up and talk to your white friends if you got this kind of pull? Stuff ain't adding up. It's not even much registering when you hear people talk about this shit, because, especially him, I'm just talking about him. I didn't even say people, but him. Because everything that he say, it's like he contradicting himself. Then you try to sneak side and apologize to the Anthony family. That's why you say you got 10,000, you got 30,000, I'm gonna give you 75,000 for the appeal. That's 110. What? That's 115,000 right there. You raised $1 million, but he got a public defender. So where all the money went at? Since you bringing up all this money, you got all these high power connects. It's just not adding up. Then you say, when the dude, the Metcalf dude, clap back at you, you gonna come out. I got a Muslim brother been in there 27 years. Yeah. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. He well protected. Well, you ain't got no fucking pull all that fucking line. Better not to wipe your fucking ass, I bet you. Shitty booed ass. But you want us to believe you got these certain high power connects. You done raised all this money, but this man got railroaded with a public defender. I've been in that courthouse a lot of times, my nigga. So I only got one conviction. And that was from a public defender. Nah, nigga. You can't get me to buy that. Hell no.
Getting your little talking points, but you ain't really about that life, because you really came out on Carmelo Anthony. You spoke foul on him. You understand? At a crucial period.
Fact.
at a very crucial period where they were building the consensus that he was guilty. Instead of you coming on the side of black people by default, you see what I'm saying? You went straight to the side of them Klans people because you known for wearing the Confederate flag. You known for wearing, I don't trust no motherfucking nigga wearing no Confederate fucking flag. I don't give a fuck what you.
Who remember having that Confederate flag on? Y'all act like y'all don't remember. Just Google Charleston SlowSki with a Confederate flag and tell me what you get. We gonna keep going. We all know what that flag means. Don't act slow. See, y'all pump up the wrong things in life to me. The shit funny to somebody lose their life behind it. Or get sent up the road when you ain't got to do that time for them. That's why you call yourself trying to apologize and say, oh man, I'm sorry, man. I thought the white people were gonna do what they did for me. The nigga, the white people sink your stupid ass. The fuck you mean do for you what they did for him? I mean, do for him what they did for you. What the fuck that mean? The boy is an industry plant. He just dropped out the sky. Yeah. I'm gonna get my Muslim friend. You understand? He took down. He took him care 27 years in that bitch. So cross-eyed ass out my face, man. I ain't believing
Niggas say
like
out
that, man.
Y'all some bitch ass niggas anyway. I wouldn't dare follow behind none of you bitch ass niggas. Oh, he's so cool. That's why we fucked up the way we fucked up today. That's why our children's is fucked up. And they, not all of them, but we got to tell the truth, niggas too, out here doing some of the dumbest shit. You understand? Because, you understand, following behind dumbass niggas like Charleston White. I'm done with that nigga. You know, I'm thinking that he was really trying to support the boy. So you know what? I was kind of like, you know what? Because I really don't, I wouldn't even tell nobody that, I even listen to Charles. I listen to Charleston White for laughter. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them dumb ass niggas. And if you want to, and you have to check the temperature sometime, how crazy these niggas is out. You have to check the temperature. You know what I'm saying? So I check the temper to see what's going on. And so I might listen to him every blue moon. And I thought the nigga was really, trying to help that boy. You see, but then when he started explaining that he told his daddy to, he convinced his daddy that white boy was cool. He did that. That jury was cool. He might not have been the sole factor, but he was one of them little imps that was in their ear, whispering that shit to them, that they was gonna be all right. And I could look in his eye. I looked in his father's eye because I could tell he fucked up. He fucked up because he didn't know. Everybody don't know. I don't know what his background.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you never lived in that environment, you're not gonna know. If you never came up in a restricted private area, who's teaching you that? This the good old boys over here, and it's cool. I ain't tripping off that. But if you don't have to go that route, don't go hanging with them when you ain't from that neighborhood, because you're gonna wind up like Charleston SlowSki. That's why he ended up on that charge, and he bragging about a thing that's gonna get him stripes, which that's really making you look stupid. And if you listen to KB and you listen to this man right here talk, he let you know you on the internet bragging about you unlied a white man. Now you trying to support a dude that unlied the white boy. Man, that shit ain't adding up. We got him over here bragging about it 40 years ago, and we got this dude just did it talking about bullying and self-defense. What you think the people gonna do? Oh man, they playing. They already railroading us every chance they get. You go in that thing like this, You see what I'm saying? You ain't coming out there like that, bro, unless you got money, unless you ready to talk. You want that chicken plate? You want that McDonald's? Sit your head down and tell me what I need to know then. That's why you got so many niggas out here want to live that street life. And soon as he hit the kitchen, niggas, yeah, give me that pen and pad. They putting it on pen and pad, black and white. It don't pay to do crime no more. First of all, they got too many cameras out here. Some Charleston SlowSki love. He love that camera. He sit down there and talk that dumb shit, say this, say that, like it don't have no he ain't gonna get no backlash from it. But I'm telling you right now, boy, that since this case been going on, and since that guilty verdict came out, boy, it is cooking this liquor like it ain't no tomorrow. Like it ain't no tomorrow. But just keep checking it out, bro. This is crazy.
Everybody just don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to play street lawyer and street judge and all like you don't know shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You have to get good counsel. I would have went to Crump before I would have went with them if I wouldn't have did shit but got him for just to counsel me into getting a good lawyer and just to get counsel. Even if I didn't get Crump for my personal lawyer, and I'm not saying I wouldn't have got him. I would have got him before I got that devil. I would have got him before I got that devil. You see what I'm saying? So at least the counsel, this what you need. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, this was some bullshit. So now he wants to get up there, knowing the family is, they up against this media and the people calling their house, talking about they want to kill them and all of this shit. And you got enough nerves now, you want to get up there and nigga, you was an agent. Charleston White is a motherfucking agent, period. And fuck y'all who don't believe otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Because any real nigga would say, okay, I know they dealing with something. Me and his old dude ain't really rocking, and I'm not going to even put it out there, man, for the benefit of Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? For the benefit of him, even if I ain't, I say what I got to say to him behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? But you done fucked up with that man because everybody talking shit about that man, even though, regardless, the fucking white people had already found Carmelo Anthony guilty, no matter what he did, and what his wife did, they already was going up a motherfucking mountain trying to fight it anyway. But they should have got them. But I'm not going, because when motherfuckers is calling your house and nigga, and you trying to keep your family safe, then your son, you trying to keep your son from going to jail, you trying to keep motherfuckers from shooting up your house, you know what I'm saying, endangering in your family, which is a fact. So you moving, people talking about the money came up, motherfucker, they had to move 8 times. God damn, how much, nigga, this is 2026. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how much they had to pay to get the man, and you moving and shit. So, if you moving 8 times and shit, and I could imagine moving that many motherfucking times and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you in fear, because you're in danger. You don't know, man, motherfucker just shot some of our peoples up in Georgia just the other day. Was it yesterday or the day? Yeah, so when you got motherfuckers out here ready to do crazy shit, so you have to move your damn family. How much did that cost? The drainage of, and the drainage of moving and trying to keep your family safe and shit. The man, regardless to what the fuck people is saying, that part of it is real. That part of it is real. So, how many of y'all motherfuckers could hold it down under that type of fucking distress and shit? Come on, man. Be fucking real. Y'all niggas need to fall back. Y'all some bitch ass niggas, man. Here we is trying to, and now y'all they already got the mass media and all these Neanderthal, and y'all motherfuckers ready to run up there and put these fucking videos up and try to put them in the bad light. When it's the goddamn Collins County and the goddamn judge, prosecutor, and all them goddamn Neanderthals down there that then robbed this boy because they know it was self-defense. Keep your motherfucking eye on the motherfucking prize, the bullseye. Y'all talking bullshit now. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't, because that's how they know y'all niggas. Keep some bullshit going. That's what y'all can't stay focused on the real shit. Y'all want to stay focused on that bullshit. Soon as that nigga come out there, he's an agent, man. That motherfucker's an agent. Talking about he rather work with Metcalf father. That was some bitch shit. Nigga, you don't get no respect, nigga. Sitting up here, I heard the nigga. He said, I ain't really smart. I'm just playing on the internet because it pay more. You know what I'm saying? It pay more. I'm a dumb nigga. You is a dumb nigga, but every real nigga see your ass and how you moving, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna put the money down, put the fucking money down. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why that man, because he know you using his family for a motherfucking, for publicity. Nigga, this is what is.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So that's what he doing. A lot of people don't see that. I seen that because how he been coming. Me and my cousin been on the phone a lot lately since this guilty verdict came down. A lot of people still mess with him. Man, he do that to get the message across. What? Man, listen, you been got the mass media. You still on the bullshit though. So why you just not getting your message across? You got the views, you got the people attention. So why you still gotta be with the antics, running along like Kwame said, the go along, get along game, trying to get on with Aiden Rose and Brain Wrist with the dumb shit. It just don't make sense to me. Something ain't adding up with this young man, dog. And I'm keeping it 1,000, bro. Sweet daddy. Dog, this shit is crazy. I'm waiting for my cousin to get up so I can send him the link, though. He gonna be up in a minute and watch. I'm gonna show y'all what's going on. And that's just how people be rocking, dog. Like, for real. People don't understand the real values of that young man's life right now. Do I agree with him? No. Self-defense? Yeah. Because you can't go around putting your hands on people. When you put your hands on somebody, you gotta accept the consequences that come with it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta accept the consequences that come with it. Now check this one out. This from my boy Papa Duck. When I tell you they gonna act this boy helmet, his head already look like a helmet. But boy, he about to open a whole can of worms that Amos need to be open, trying to stunt and get views and get in the algorithm the wrong way. All money ain't good money, man. I do this shit because I love it, y'all. I don't do this shit for fun. I do this trying to really get my message across and spread awareness. When I see fuck shit, that's just like in the hood. You know this nigga be on that fuck shit, he robbing everybody, he don't give a fuck about the neighborhoods. Nah, man, don't hang around that nigga, because guess what? You next in line. He gonna come under you, after you done robbed the other D-boy, play like he your friend, running you sales. Soon he see you get your little paper up, your little package up, now he gonna get your stupid ass. You gotta read the play, man, and we the slowest motherfuckers alive, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. The truth hurt. Fuck all that. That's why we fucking last.
To Leo, buy one, get one snacks means maximizing his savings potential. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna say this. That bullshit that Charleston White did and said, apologizing to the Metcalf father. Well, you pussy for that. All that hiding behind a character bullshit. You can only fool a fool. I never really get on here and speak about, especially my own people, but I couldn't slide with you, homie. Cause you just like every other nationality. All you do is monetize black people's ignorance. And I don't fuck with people like that. I don't care if you white, black, blue, green. I hate people that play with people's intelligence. And you can only fool the fool, but I'm damn sure ain't no fool. That what you did is exactly what they want you to do. So therefore, you use pussy for that. And then you also pussy for claiming that Carmelo Anthony's father is weak. Man, you don't know what the fuck that man going through right now, man. You ain't got a son that's all across the whole fucking nation and caught 35 years for just trying to protect himself. And here you come with the shenanigans. It's the same shit you do, man. Everything ain't funny, bro. And cap, nigga, you were capping. You weren't gonna give up no 75,000, man, to go toward this man. Man, come on, bro. I say you can only fool the fool, man. I seen that shit that coming, nigga. I seen that shit that coming soon. You got online, holla about you finna give up 75,000 to go toward. Man, you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. But like I say, all you do is just like every other nationality do to black people. You monetize our ignorance. But I ain't gonna even see. I'm not gonna make this video about him. Y'all can tag him, do what you want. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, this man done lost his motherfucking life. No, I'm not gonna condone violence, but what do you do when somebody's picking on you? What do you do? That's all I'm saying. There's other cases like the what his name was, Rittenhouse. This motherfucker traveled state lines with an AR at a fucking Black Lives Matter rally. Shot 3 people, killed 2, and got off on self-defense. Like, you have to understand why black.
Perpetuating the cycle. Why they the only ones get off of self-defense, slaps on the wrist, but this dude get his whole life taken away from him? Now, I heard about that case, but I never, really paid attention to it. But this dude crossed state lines with an L, shot up a whole rally, and beat the charge? The Korean dude, whatever he is, Chinese, Japanese, Blackanese, I don't give a damn. Claimed that the dude stole the water, running away, not a threat. Beat the charge? You can't make this stuff up, bro. And when I tell you, bro, that's the hurting part about all this. Why we the only ones getting railroaded? It ain't adding up, man. It's not adding up.
Black people or people who agree with what's right and what's wrong, why they so pissed off, man. This fucked up ass system that gave us plenty of examples to let you know this shit racist, man. I wouldn't believe in this bullshit if Jesus himself told me to. Like, come on, bro. This is the only thing that pissed me off. You get some of the smartest people talk dumb as fuck. You get some of the smartest people act as if there's no inequality in America. Like everybody just equal. That's how I know people be full of shit. See, people speak on shit that they benefit from. This is why I don't do the politics games. People tell you shit and know it's a goddamn lie because they benefit from it. Man, you know motherfucking well this shit rigged. You know motherfucking well this shit was about race. You know motherfucking well they used this man as an example. You right now, any black person will be afraid to commit a crime in the name of self-defense. Cause this shit so all over the place, man. You don't know if you're gonna get 100 years. You don't know how this shit gonna play out. And it creates scarcity in the minds of a black man. This system is flawed. And the people that run it, you never see them. You don't hear them. And that's why I told y'all that's by design. They got rid of the castle on the hill. That's some Masonic shit, and they gave you government. Government had thousands and thousands of layers of authority. You don't know who to call. I told you, if you got a problem with your president, you don't know who to call. You don't know who to fax. You don't know who to page. You don't know who to motherfucking email. That's by design. So you're being controlled by a system that you can't motherfucking see, but you can feel it. Everybody that get up and go to work, whether it's a judge, a lawyer, fucking defense attorney, a police officer, sheriff, y'all all going to work with nobody with a gun to y'all head. You're going because of the name of a job. You're going because of what the world told you to do, or the powers that be, the infrastructure says you need a job, you need to put on this uniform, and you need to go X, Y, Z. But the people who created that shit, where they at? Do you understand? That's another form of control most people don't think about. Because the people that created jobs, where they at? These people dead and gone. But we still abide by a system that's gonna keep us running in that same direction, even though you know that shit wrong. As a judge, you know that shit wrong. Then you got politics, then you got relationships, then you got emotions. You know that shit wrong. He went to jail due to the officer's discretion. Flawed system. Until you get rid of these crooked, demonic ass motherfucking people, right, that's running this system, nothing's going to change. You're talking about a group of people that we've allowed to print money, that we've allowed to give us school systems, that we've allowed to govern our healthcare. We've allowed these same demonic ass people to give us religion. We've allowed them to give us this judicial system. We've allowed them to give us education. These people are your God. Because you steady hollering about God, this religion, this God, this, man, you do what these motherfuckers say do. And it's crazy that you don't understand, because most folk, you're caught up in a psychosis. You really think you was put here to wear shoes, to go to school, you think you was put here to do the shit that they told us to do. You wasn't. You're just a part of the matrix. Some people understand that, some people will never understand that. Because you don't think. Because they didn't teach you to think. We know this shit is about race.
Mod Max. Contemporary design pairs nicely with the flexibility and customization of this.
And everybody will sit back and act like it's not. Double salute to all the truthful people. The people that just it's not in them to be a liar or to not see this shit as what it is. You got some people that they just gotta see it the way it is, no matter what color they are. Thank y'all. But it ain't too many. It is not too many. If this shit was on the other shoe, instead of them grieving the death of what happened, they'll be celebrating that shit. They'll be celebrating the fact that happened. And I guarantee you, my nigga, I will bet anything a motherfucker want to bet, if the shoe's on the other foot, ain't no fucking way that dude would have got 35 years. You just can't tell me that. And we all know that. I guarantee if your life depended on it, and they ask you that question, if it was the other way around, do you think that twin would have got 35 years the same way Carmelo did? And if your life depended on it, you got one shot to answer this question. Your life depending on it. Man, I guarantee you gonna say, hell no, he wouldn't have got no 35 years. Oh, I say, man, that world is fucked up. The people in it, the people that's running it, governing it, the people that's controlling your perception, the people that are very demonic, and these people don't give a fuck about you, they don't give a fuck about me, they don't give a fuck about color. That's why I say this shit is some extraterrestrial shit, because of the information I know, because of the education these people use against us that we don't know about. I tell y'all about collectivism. I tell y'all about mentalism, the laws of when you know astrology, when you know gematria. Just when you know a certain type of education, you start to really realize this shit is above 95% of humans on Earth. We really think we should go to a courthouse while some motherfucker sit up in all black and judge. We really think that. This system was designed for control. And they're gonna use white people, they're gonna use black people, they're gonna use Chinese people, they're gonna use every nationality around this motherfucker when opportunity presents itself to display their power and to push their agendas. You better wake the fuck up. It's just ignorance, bro. Double salute to all the real ones, man. Like I say, man,
Telling the truth, I ain't hating. And I watch that go on a lot, bro. For real. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I watch it go on so much in my community. How they trick us out of our spot. Fool us with that money. Let me give you an example. Jay-Z started off with Rockefeller. Where all them dudes at? All them dudes is on albums, featuring on people shit. Beans, Freeway, Chris and Neef. Now he's standing alone by himself. Messing with a DEA agent. The girl Perez. But they get mad at 6ix9ine, but we still praise, but we still praise but we still praise that nigga. When you left your whole camp, Benny Siegel asked you to sign him out. What you told the judge? How many albums and records Benny Siegel sold for you? Let's go to Puff. P. Diddy. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Craig Mack, Mary J, The Lox, Biggie Smalls. The list goes on and on and on. Where all them dudes at? He the last one standing. Them dudes help you get that name that you got. Total. All these people. What the other little group name, the little girls? He had Making of the Band. Come on, man. Where all them dudes at? Using us to get what you really want. Then when you get it, you fuck over us and leave us behind. But that's a nigga to look up to. What's up, Big Steffo? That's why I'm listen, you see what I'm doing. That's the only reason. You fucking with my mojo. I had to get this in. Let me see if this the one right here. This shit crazy, dog. I'm trying to find a good one.
Wilson and Charleston White.
Depop has no selling fees.
Everybody asking, no reason.
I get out the shrooms, the bitch, I get groovy. Like I'm an action, shoot me a movie. Polo one thing. Polo 100, the Stephanie Louis.
I'm gonna find y'all a good one though. This man sitting in the barbershop chair. The nigga bust the shit out of him. He grab a broom Look at him holding that broom, standing behind his wife. Now that's your wife. Why you putting your wife in danger? But you talk all this mafioso shit. This nigga got a broom in his hand. You see that red stick? His wife blocking him. He behind his wife. I'm trying to find y'all a good one, cause they done chopped and screwed this bitch so far. You see what I'm saying? But he a gangster. He the father of the island boy, and he think he a man. I'm about to cook this nigga to the permanent return, boy.
I'm sorry to have to announce.
Yeah, my thing went dead.
I'm
God
sorry
damn.
that I have to announce. I am stepping away from the Carmelo Anthony family. I am removing myself from the Carmelo Anthony's case. I am no longer involved with the family. And here's why. I'm not getting in bed with Black Lives Matter. I'm not getting in bed with Benjamin Crump. I'm not getting in bed with Dominique Alexander. And I'm not playing for money to pay people bills. This money is going to the people. The rest of the money goes back to the donors. There's big trouble, though.
Hey, bro, I'll be right back. Let me find this. No, I'm coming right back. I gotta get it out this phone so I can put it up on here. Stay tuned. Know the Boss Sports News. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I ain't done with this nigga, though. I got way more shit than this, but it's in this phone right here. I'm about to pull it up on here, and I'm gonna bring it right back. Stay tuned.